Yep, in this bottom tower. I thought maybe we are going to see a bit of a bigger push, but no, Guardsman Bob is going to find Poison Iden hanging around there. That Vladimir, as it does look like this creep wave is going to get decimated. And we're just going to follow Guardsman Bob for the next few minutes as he takes out this blue. So we are now 21 minutes into this game, ladies and gentlemen. It is going at a very quick pace, but as you might be able to tell, Ionia is really, really taking this game by storm. It is, I think, 8-0. Yes, 8-0. Thank you, Phreak. That was awesome timing. 8-0 is the score, and I do believe every single kill has been either attributed to this Udyr or he's gotten an assist for it, and he is just really making the magic happen at this point. Ashe is going back to town. She's going to pick herself up. Ooh, an Infinity Edge, and even an agility potion I did see there at the end. Friend is back in town in this bottom lane. He's level 10 as opposed to the rest of the three players there, level 11. So his deaths are definitely showing. I do believe he has 2 deaths now. In both gank encounters, he's just run in and gotten raffle stomped at the same time. It's a little sad. But we do have a BF sword now here on Roku in the mid, so both players showing off their incredible CS score. Hopefully I'll be able to catch that next time we do see this score come up. And level 14 on this cannon. It is, I do believe 14 is the top level of the game right now. Guardsman Bob is also 14, and that's pretty spectacular for a jungle. As a comparison, Guardsman Bob was jungle level 14, Frost is 15, so, and now so is Guardsman Bob. Their jungle, or sorry, the Noxian jungle is level 9. 9. This Scion is just not doing so hot for this Noxian team. That's just as a quick contrast for you there, ladies and gentlemen. In the mid here, we do have a little bit of pressure coming out onto this mid tower, but it is just so low. I was really just expecting Kennen to kill it there. Not too sure why Eclipse ran away, but this is a one-shottable tower. Very easy to do. Not too sure why they don't want to do it. Maybe there's a rule set that I'm not aware of at this point. But we do have Scion just cycling down south, but there is a ward there. Eclipse has finally taken out that tower. And again, Roku going to be throwing out his ultimate here to really no effect. So not too sure what that is about. Morgana is highlighted right here. She has herself a catalyst as well as that blasting rod, but she only has the level 1 boots, the movement speed enhanced 2. So she's not a very mobile creature right now, but she also hasn't really left the lane. I think the only time she's left the lane is when that gank did not work out very well. We do have a Scion now just hanging out, catching some experience with a red buff, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to be initiating here for a gank. No, he's going to go up top. Actually, he's going to run into Guardsman Bob if he keeps going that way. No, he is going to come back down south, and he is going to find this Amumu in the brush. Move up the camera. And this Amumu, dark binding, out comes the Singe. But wow, look at that arrow right into Voras's face. This Morgana has seen better days. And now, Scion, you initiated this, and it looks like you are going to be going down as well. Frost going to be picking that kill up. Poison Iden, I can see you there in the grass, but I don't think you're actually going to be able to make too much of a difference at this point. Guardsman Bob taking this like no tomorrow. He's just tanking everything right now. He's within tower range and he doesn't seem to care as he really wants to make this magic happen. Roku coming down south, and now Guardsman Bob even going to be chasing him away. Poison Nine is still alive somehow. But still, we don't have any deaths here on the Ionian team. Poison 9 going down as well with a great little tower dive there, coming up from behind from Kennen. And I did notice that Vladimir there, he had himself the crystal staff, the Rylai's. Unfortunately, it did not seem to do him any good whatsoever. And now with 3 teammates down here, Ionia is going to be taking this tower with almost no defense. So you keep showing me that, Phreak. It doesn't help me. Oh well. But let's see, that was easily 3 more kills. So that makes it almost 11-0 now, if not 12-0. Pretty sure there's only 3 kills there. Singe died, Scion died, Morgana died, and Poseidon died. So that's 4. So 12-0 is the score. And right now we have 3 towers down here for the Noxian team. And right now they are hurting. Not a kill to their name, and we've been playing for 25 minutes. 25 minutes, not a single kill to their name. Typically, if this was any kind of pub, usually you'd see the concede vote come out right now. But this is a grudge match, and nobody wants to concede anything at all. That is against the rules, and that is not very RP-ish of anyone, really. So we do have the teams. They will just be hanging around. They're just going to take a break, regroup, let all the cooldowns finish. Frost there with a red buff. That's going to be super dangerous. She has a last whisper as well. Innervating Locket now finished up here on Udyr, and he does have himself that Randwings. There's the Rylai's on Vlad. Baron is looking very lonely, and I think we were talking about Baron at this point with Phreak, but I would actually like to know what the lore is behind Baron, but I, eh, can't be ours. Anyways, I did see just the Ken in there. He did have a Rylai's. We're looking at Soraka right now, doing a good amount of warding, so that's a good thing for this Ionia team. As we said, map control and vision could potentially save your life, and right now, the Noxians not doing a very good job with their vision wards at all. It has hardly stopped any of the ganks from occurring down here, as this Dragon is up yet again. And oh no, Poison Iden has left the game. He's just kind of been hanging around here in the river. Not too sure what he was doing, but he is going to town as he is not even here. This is going to make it a 5 versus 4, at least until he can reconnect here for the Noxians. And well, with the score as it is, 12-0, the Noxians could kind of need all the benefit they can get at this point. I'm not too sure when Frost got herself a blue buff, and now she's got herself another red buff, and she is just pumping that damage. Look at her; she's looking very fine right now. This Queen of Tryndamirs, so to speak. So there's no pause function in League of Legends, I've noticed, and the game is just going to keep going on. And right now, the Noxians are all grouped up all together. They do not want to be caught out here, especially a man down, so to speak, with Poseidon missing. So they were a little bit bunched up, and with all three of these towers down, ladies and gentlemen, they have a hard time pushing out from their tower line at this point. I mean, right now they're down 12-0. The mentality must be, all right, they can easily take us one-on-one. We got to bunch up, and at the same time, what we need to do it's a little bit of lag here. There we go. Alright, so what we need to do in the meantime is just stay alive, wait for Poison Iden to come back. We have a little RP going down there in the chat. That doesn't sound very Ionian of you. Oh man. Anyways, so here, I mean, right now, look at the Noxian map play. On the map, their hero placement. They're having a very hard time leaving even past this river, and that's because their safety net of the towers are down. I mean, that's a lot of vision lost, and that's a lot of insecurity. As I said, the wards that they've been placing right now has not really stopped a lot of the ganks that have come out on top of the Noxians. So their mindset right now must be very, very bleak. Looking at a 12-0 score, and without any towers and a 4 versus 5, it's almost like you can't get any worse than this, so to speak. Well, boom! There we go. That was the advantage I was talking about earlier with the misfortune, with that skill of hers. I've actually not yet played Misfortune, but she looks like a fun character. I've played Gangplank. Are they related at all? I wonder if someone could tell me that as we just wait. I don't know. Right now, we don't have any kind of pushing advantage coming out of Team Ionia. I'm pretty sure they're just playing it safe. This was a live casted game, and if the last thing you kind of want to do is in front of thousands of people, be a dick. I know a lot of people do that for a living, but right, it's kind of the last thing these guys need.